Welcome to the Tennessee Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admission Counselors Virtual College Fair. Thank you so much for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, so our panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so please sign up for more. And this session is being recorded and will be available within about a week at strivescan.com/Tennessee. And with that, I'll turn it over to our first presenter, and tonight that is Lee University.
All right, guys, I'm going to show a short clip and then I will get some instructions.
Lee University is known for its stunning campus, sitting in the heart of thriving Southeast Tennessee. We are proud to offer 50 undergraduate majors and more than 125 programs of study, including popular choices like nursing, pre-med, education, religion, business, film, or music, just to name a few. Most importantly, we are known for a highly personalized approach to higher education. If you were on campus today, you would likely see students and professors working together outside of the classroom over coffee or taking a stroll down the Ped Mall. With a student-to-teacher ratio of 15:1, the Lee faculty is fully committed to helping you discover your calling and walking with you through the most transformational years of your life. With over 100 clubs and organizations, there is a place for everyone. From the moment you arrive at Lee, we want you to know that you matter. From the welcome walk to your graduation walk, your faith will be challenged in community. Places like small groups, chapel, and service learning opportunities. Some of your greatest memories will come from dorm life, music ensembles, intramurals, and club life. But most importantly, we know that you bring something special to our community. So we give you countless opportunities to make a difference on and off campus during your time at Lee. The thing we love to say most around here is, expect something great. And that has two meanings. We want students to expect great things from themselves, and we want you to expect something great from Lee. Hold us accountable. We are making bold promises and describing a pretty special place, but we've got over 600 faculty and staff ready to give you something great.
Awesome. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm now going to go over just a few short things and then we'll move on to the next presenter. But my name is Ashley Wilson and I'm an admissions counselor at Lee University. And so I would love to get you connected and help you in the transfer process. But to kind of reiterate what the video talked about, we have over 150 programs of study and 57 majors at Lee. You can see the largest academic departments, they're listed, but we have many more to offer. But now is the time to apply to Lee University. So we are waiving your application fee. So if you want to use the code transfer, we would love for you to go ahead and apply at applytolee.com. And then we will be in contact with you regarding what information we need in order to make our admissions decision. So the application's fairly simple. And again, we'll give you the discount code there. We'll need your official college transcripts to make our admissions decision. We might need additional documents depending on how many hours you've completed at your university or college currently, but we'll be in contact with you about that. Transferring credits, I know that's a huge question for transfer students. So once we receive your transcripts, we will send you a document back detailing which classes transfer and how they'll be classified as. You can always contact our academic services office at advising@leeuniversity.edu, and they'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions regarding the classes that will transfer over to Lee. But we do accept those credits most of the time. Another big question a lot of transfer students have is scholarships. So I've listed our 3 scholarships there. John D. Nichols is our first. If you have a 3.0 cumulative GPA and you are a full-time student at Lee, then you can receive $3,000 per year for up to 3 academic years. So if you have that 3.0 where you're at now, then you can transfer to Lee and receive that. The Community College Graduate Scholarship is in addition to the John D. Nichols for a total of $4,000, but you have to have your associate's degree. And then lastly, your Phi Theta Kappa, which is an associate's degree, 3.5 cumulative GPA in that Phi Theta Kappa membership. So it's paired with John D. Nichols for a total of $5,000 for up to 2 academic years. So those are our transfer specific scholarships, but we also offer many other competitive and endowment scholarships, and of course your grants and different things like that. So we would love to get connected with you. Feel free to email or call the admissions office, and we would love to help you through this transfer process. We would also love for you to come visit us. So we have campus visits Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. You can just go to our website, and in the top right-hand corner, it says visit. And so you can schedule one of those. And we also have frontline preview days that are in the fall and the spring. They're a lot larger event, so you can come to one of those, and then we also do virtual campus tours if you're more comfortable with that. But that is some of the ways that you can visit us at Lee University, and we would love to see you and walk you through that process. But again, my name is Ashley Wilson. Call the admissions office, and I will be happy to help you.
Thank you so much. Our next presenter is University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Hey everybody, my name is Sam. I'm with the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, originally from Memphis, Tennessee. I came to Chattanooga back in 2015, got a degree in English creative writing in 2019, and I loved it so much there. I took a job telling other people about how great it is. But I will just go ahead and share my screen with you. Let me pull this up. All right. So to get started, we're about 11,700 students. That classifies us as a mid-sized college, not too big, but not too small either. We're right there in that sweet spot in the middle. We have a student-teacher ratio of 20:1, with your average class size being 23 students. While we do have some larger, more lecture hall style courses, you're going to find that a majority of your courses, especially your major specific courses, are going to have a smaller class size here. We also have over 150 student organizations with 140 different undergraduate majors to choose from. So not only do you have a lot of options in terms of academics, but you also have a lot of great options to have some fun on the side and get involved. Everything from campus ministries to Greek life, student government association, intramural sports, club sports. There's tons of ways for you to get involved and to have a great time in college. So Chattanooga is a really interesting place to go to school because not only is the campus located in downtown, so you have that downtown vibe of all the really great restaurants, the fun nightlife, music festivals, film festival, the art museum, the aquarium, things like that. If you ever feel boxed in and you just want to get out a little bit and see the world, you can drive 20 minutes in any direction. You're going to come across some of the most gorgeous hiking you can get anywhere in the state of Tennessee. My personal favorite spot is called Blue Hole. It's in a little area called Soddy Daisy. And so it's about a 45-minute hike or so. And then once you get to the end, there are some cliff diving areas where you can, lie on some rocks, get a tan, do some cliff diving, swim around. Trust me, when July hits, there's no better place to be than that area. So we are doing on-campus tours right now. We have small group tours available, and you can sign up for those online. And we have tour dates through March and April currently. We have not posted any summer dates. We will hopefully have those set once we get a better idea of what we're looking like in the summer. We also have a new campus map. You can check that out at explore.utc.edu. You can practically give yourself your own tour using this map. It's a really, really cool system that we used. I've played around with it, and even I've learned a few things about the campus that I didn't know about just by using this map. So I highly recommend taking advantage of it. If you are not able to visit us on campus, we understand that. We have a virtual tour available for you on our website, which goes through the entire campus, and you don't even have to leave your home to do it. So these are our three most popular programs we have to offer. We have our College of Business, which is AACSB accredited. They also have a scholarship honors program called the Rollins Scholars through them. Our School of Nursing has a 100% pass rate on the first attempt of the NCLEX. We also have a partnership with the Erlanger Healthcare System, which works with our nursing program to help give our nursing students the best preparations they need to head out into the workforce. And then our College of Engineering Computer Science is ABET accredited. That is the highest accreditation that an engineer school can achieve in the United States. And both our College of Business and our College of Engineering and Computer Science both have a lot of really great priorities and concentrations. So if you want to go into marketing or business finance, maybe computer engineering, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, whichever sort of field you want to go into, odds are we have something there for you. So these are what our admissions requirements are looking like right now. Our requirements are a 2.0 GPA with at least 12 credit hours and a $30 application fee. We will take the highest GPA that you have listed, and we do require both your college transcripts as well as your high school transcripts, and both your college and your high school can send those to transcripts@utc.edu. Just to let you know, these transcripts do need to come directly from the university and the high school. So your high school does need to send it to us, as does your college. We can't take them from the student or anything like that. And then this is what our transfer scholarship is looking like right now. It's a $2,000 scholarship that's awarded every year, with the requirements being a 3.25 and at least 60 credit hours or an associate's degree. However, this is not the only scholarship we have to offer. We also do have endowments, grants, as well as departmental scholarships given out for specific departments and majors and things like that. And you can check out all these scholarships on our website under the scholarships tab. Also, we do have housing available for transfer students. So if you'd like to, so we do have both suite and apartment style available for our transfer students and upperclassmen. Most of our upperclassmen are going to be found in our apartment style, which is 4 private bedrooms, 1 to 2 bathrooms, and a kitchen and living space. One thing to note about our housing is we do not have any community style bathrooms on campus. Every single housing complex has a bathroom connected to each room, so you never have to go down the hall for a bathroom or anything like that. And then the best way to get in contact with me is through email. Once again, I'm at the top there. My name is Sam Elder. My email is super simple, just sam-elder@utc.edu. That will be the best and fastest way to get in touch with me. Unless it is a weekend or a holiday, I can guarantee to get back in touch with you within 24 hours of you emailing me. So feel free to shoot me any questions or anything that you've got on your mind. I'm also available to do Zoom sessions and things like that with you if that would be something you're interested in. But other than that, that is all I have. So thank you all so much for listening to my spiel. I'll go ahead and hand it back over to Leela, and thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much. Our next presenter is Carson-Newman University.
Hello, everyone. My name's Jamie Hamer. I'm the transfer admissions rep at Carson-Newman University. It's great to be with you here tonight, and I hope everyone's doing well and staying safe. As you'll see on the screen, Carson-Newman is all about the students, and our mission is, as Christian educators, we want to help each student reach their full potential and to help them become worldwide servant leaders. We are a small 4-year university, Christian university, located in Jefferson City, Tennessee, which is about 35 to 40 minutes east of Knoxville, Tennessee, just off Interstate 40. Founded in 1851, we have a 120-acre campus with a total enrollment of 2,700, which also consists of our graduate programs and a doctorate program. We do have graduate studies in education and in business, as well as an EDS program and an EDD for those wishing to continue their education in the field of education. As you'll see, we'll have a 14-to-1 student faculty ratio, And we're happy to announce that for a second straight year, we've had record enrollment. At Carson-Newman University, we offer over 50 majors. Our most popular, as you'll see, education, which consists of more than 20 licensure areas. We have nursing, business. We offer pre-med as part of our health professions program offerings, which also includes veterinary sciences, also orthopedics and dentistry, amongst other areas in the health science field. Computer science, communication, psychology, and biology, as you'll see, all popular programs. And some of our primary programs, which are our niche programs, are religious studies, family and consumer science, exercise science, political science, and we even have a pre-engineering program. With an associate's degree from a TBR institution or a community college in the state of Tennessee, we accept any AA or AS degree. And when you come with that degree, you'll be starting as an automatic junior. And you'll be able to also take, if you've been attending community college under the Tennessee Promise, you can bring that to Carson-Newman, and we'll honor that with a Carson-Newman Promise, which awards $2,000 per year. And on top of that, we have one of our bigger scholarships for transfers, which is our Transfer Merit Scholarship. And as you'll see there, there are different GPA ranges of which we offer a monetary amount. So if you have a 3.8 or higher, you can get as much as $12,000 a year, and that's renewable each year at Carson-Newman. Even if you have a 2.0 or higher, you're going to be guaranteed money through the Merit Scholarship. Again, as I was telling you about the CM Promise, for those completing an associate's degree from a TBR-affiliated community college, while under the Tennessee Promise, up to $2,000 institutional aid dollars for the final 2 years. Here are some other scholarships and state aid that we do accept, from the Pell Grant to the SEOG, the Hope Scholarship, and the TSA Grant, and many more. If you have a 0 EFC and Hope Scholarship, and even if you're close enough to where you're a commuter, you could very well have tuition free at Carson-Newman. Here are some additional program scholarships which are stackable to any other institutional aid that you qualify for at Carson-Newman, from Faith and Justice to Eagles Engage, which is more of a community service oriented scholarship, to departmental scholarships through the chemistry, math, and art and photography program. And we have a very broad music education department. And if you're interested in pursuing military, we are military friendly, and we have a very prestigious Army ROTC program. We've got wonderful activities and campus life opportunities available for you, because life is happening. Even though we are in a pandemic, we are gradually opening up things and allowing our students to really become engaged and involved on campus. We have 70+ clubs and organizations, intramurals, even the Baptist Collegiate Ministries, everything for anybody at Carson-Newman. It's a wonderful community and family feel. The transfer admissions process at Carson-Newman is very simple, and there's no charge whatsoever. As you'll see, the website to apply, it takes approximately about 10 minutes to complete an application. And what we require after that is official transcripts and a disciplinary record check. And if you've been attending school online throughout the pandemic, then we have the opportunity to waive that disciplinary record check. That's all we need to get you accepted to Carson-Newman. And of course, at Carson-Newman, we are in person during our tours, which we offer every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. and again at 2 p.m. As you'll see, there's a website that you can visit, but you can also contact me at jhamer@cn.edu. I also have a cohort with me, Chris Miller, who will be happy to help as well. So I'd love to entertain any questions that you have, and we'd love for you to come visit us at Carson-Newman, but experience a great tradition and history at a wonderful university in Jefferson City, Tennessee. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll pass it on to the next presenter.
Thank you. Our next presenter is Trevecca Nazarene University.
Hey guys, my name is Emily Waddell and I am the transfer admissions counselor. I'm going to start sharing my screen real quick. Okay, awesome. Perfect. Okay, let me start my timer so I make sure I don't go over. Like I said, my name is Emily and I am one of the transfer admissions counselors here at Trevecca Nazarene University. So who is Trevecca? What are we about? So Trevecca is a private, regionally accredited, nationally recognized Christian university right in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee. Our primary campus is located just 1 mile from downtown Nashville. So you get all of the perks of a large city, of a growing metropolitan area with a tight-knit community that can come from being a small, private Christian institution. So I'm here to talk to you about why you might want to transfer to Trevecca. While I work primarily with in-person traditional students who want to go to school during the day, that type of thing, I'm going to talk to you about our 3 main ways that you can transfer. But before I do that, I want to talk about why. Why would you want to come to join us at Trevecca? First and foremost thing that transfers ask me is, are my credits going to transfer? And one of my favorite things to say is yes. So here at Trevecca Nazarene University, the majority of your credits are going to transfer, especially if they're from a regionally accredited institution, community college, another institution, that type of thing. So if you have questions about any specific school or a specific class where it'll go, I would be happy to help you, as well as our other admissions counselors, to show you exactly where your credits go and show you the best way to get the degree and onto your next step in life. So, like I said, you can earn a degree that prepares you for your future. Trevecca is regionally accredited, and we have so many opportunities to prepare you with a top-notch education. We have lots of different majors to choose from. A lot of them require internships, hands-on experience, and our professors are truly some of the most experienced in their field. They have research, they have connections, and they want to help you get to where you want to be. And like I mentioned at the start of my presentation, we have 3 different ways for you to succeed, because we recognize that not just is every transfer student the same, but no students are the same. And so what works for one just doesn't work for the other. And so we've got that in the bag for you. And then we were recently listed on Phi Theta Kappa's honor roll for the most transfer-friendly colleges and universities. What this means is we are committed to making the admissions process as stress-free as possible and honoring the hard work that we know you've done at your previous institution. Okay, so here are the 3 ways that you can transfer. The first is going to be in person during the day, like I said, and then we have 100% online and a few that you can do 1 night a week. So traditional in-person programs make up the bulk of our transferring options. So we have 90 plus programs for you to look into. That is where the most offerings are going to be for sure. These classes take place during the day on our campus in Nashville. Typically, they meet Monday through Friday, and you do need to be able to take 12 hours a day in order to qualify for our scholarships. And we have some incredible transfer scholarships, including a Phi Theta Kappa scholarship, academic scholarships, with that first tier being a 3.0 cumulative GPA. And that's $3,000 a year. And then we have goes all the way up to $8,500 a year. And that is for a 3.7 and above cumulative GPA. So lots of scholarship options. And those are just 2 of the ones, the merit and the PTK. We also have distinction, endowment, lots of different things to help make Trevecca affordable for you. These are the students who are going to get those internship opportunities, hands-on opportunities. And it is really a great option if you're wanting that kind of traditional college feel here at our Nashville campus. So 100% online. These are our programs, maybe for working adults or for people who don't want to relocate to Nashville. We get it. You may have a life, responsibilities where you are. The cool thing about our online programs is you take a class at a time. You're in a cohort style, because we know that life is hard and you're, working and you're doing different things. And so we want to make it as accessible as possible. I didn't say this for in-person, but for all of them, books are included. And then for online, tuition or the books will come straight to your house. They will get mailed to you, so you do not have to come to campus to get those. They have 5 programs to choose from. We have a business bachelor's that's coming, but there's also a management and leadership. There is psychology, religion. We have a criminal justice degree as well. And so there is a low cost, less scholarships, but it is such an affordable option. And we do accept federal and state aid. Lastly, we have one night a week. And this one right now is just offered for our management and leadership, but I think they're hoping to expand that. We do have students who take classes at night, one night a week at our main campus in Trevecca, also Vol State's Gallatin campus and Motlow State Tullahoma campus. And we do this one class at a time, also cohort style, so that you know you have someone you can turn to if you have questions, as well as faculty and staff who, like I said, are so committed to you and to your success. So, how do you apply? For all of our programs, the application is free. You can complete it by going to trevecca.edu/apply. And then you'll just have your official college transcript sent in and we'll let you know the next steps. It's super easy. For all of our programs, it's a 2.0 cumulative college GPA to be admitted. If you have any concerns, please talk to me. Send me a Q&A. I would love to make sure that you're taken care of. Want to learn more, please connect with us. We'd love to tell you more because I had such a short time and I'd love to share. So again, trevecca.edu/launch. You can learn about our 3 different options to transferring, and yeah, come visit us here in Nashville, Tennessee, but I will let us move on to the next presenter. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you, Trevecca. Moving on to Motlow State Community College.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Gary Winton, and I'm one of the recruiters for the college, and I'm glad to be here with you this evening. Motlow College opened in 1969, and we're a public multi-campus community college in southern Middle Tennessee. We serve 11 different counties, and we have locations in McMinnville, Sparta, Smyrna, and also in Fayetteville. Students choose Motlow College for several different reasons. Some of those include safety, convenience, being better prepared to finish at a university after finishing an associate's degree. We offer many online classes, and we're ranked as one of the top performing community colleges in the state. Almost 7,000 students attended the college in the fall semester at the 5 locations and also online. Small class sizes with a 16-to-1 student to teacher ratio, and we offer 84 different majors with a high job placement rate. We offer associate's degrees. One more time. We offer associate's degrees the freshman and sophomore level years. We have university parallel degrees in Associate of Science and Associate of Arts. And we offer right to work or work-ready degrees with an Associate of Applied Science degree. And also we offer certificates, which are very specialized training. Those Associate of Applied Science degrees include the EMS, EMT degree, also robotics, mechatronics, the Associate of Science in Nursing, and also a new medical laboratory technician degree. Getting involved and feeling a sense of accomplishment and belonging is important during your higher education journey. We offer athletics with basketball for men and women, baseball, softball, a cheer squad, and soccer for ladies. We offer many different clubs and organizations, and if you don't see a club that interests you or you'd like to start your own, that's doable. We also offer libraries at every campus, career services, the Student Government Association's a popular one. Also, we have tutoring labs with math labs and writing centers at our locations as well. Student success and completion coaches to help you along your journey, and also a new counseling service just in case you need to talk or need extra assistance. We offer scholarships. There's some on the screen of the different types with the minimum ACT and also with GPA requirements. That scholarship application is March 15th. Additional scholarship opportunities and information may be found at mscc.edu/scholarship. We also participate in the Tennessee Promise Scholarship. Applying to the college is easy. Visit mscc.edu and click on the yellow Apply Now button in the right-hand corner. Official high school transcripts are required, and there's no application fee that is required. If you have questions, please visit us at mscc.edu or choose one of the recruiters. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Our next presenter is Tennessee Wesleyan University.
Awesome. Good evening, everybody. Super glad to be joining you tonight here from East Tennessee. Let me go ahead and get my PowerPoint going. We'll get started. Awesome. Awesome. So good evening. My name is Todd Cox. I'm our Assistant Director for Nursing Admissions at Tennessee Wesleyan University. Super glad to be joining you all tonight, getting to tell you a little bit about our programs, our campus, and what it means just to be a Bulldog with us. So let's get started. So let's talk first about admission. That's always the big question for transfers is what steps do I need to do to get into your school? We keep it super simple here for you at Tennessee Wesleyan. We have a rolling admission, so we are accepting applications all year long, and it's always free. No discount code needed, no payment ever necessary. It's always a free application. You're going to do it on our website. It's only going to take you a few minutes. We're then going to be looking for your high school transcript. If you graduated from the state of Tennessee, if you're not from Tennessee, don't worry about this. And then we're going to need your official transcripts from all your post-secondary institutions that you've attended. This is including dual enrollment. The great thing about sending us your transcripts and about being a part of Tennessee Wesleyan is we have articulation agreements with all of our local community colleges. So if you're joining us from somewhere here in East Tennessee or the region, we have an articulation agreement with your school. So we can even tell you as you're sending these in and go ahead and be looking with you at how your classes are going to come into Tennessee Wesleyan. So you already have an idea about what your pathway is going to look like for us. Then after we finish that evaluation, we're going to make that admissions decision. We're going to be looking for a 2.0 typically for our transfer students. If you are looking to go into our dental hygiene program, we're going to be looking for a 2.5 GPA or a 2.75 GPA if you're interested in our nursing program. So the big question, why choose Tennessee Wesleyan? You're looking at a lot of different reasons for where you want to continue your college journey. And we really sum it up into 4 different reasons why we think you should be a Bulldog: knowledge, affordability, community, and exploration. So let's break down those 4 words. Let's start with knowledge. Your studies is a whole lot more than a major. You're going into your life's calling. So we're going to be here to prepare you for that academically, professionally, and as well as just to help make you, again, fulfill that call. Some of our biggest majors are things such as business administration. The Good Friends School of Business is well known throughout the region, has produced several of the top business leaders here in the East Tennessee region. Our nursing program, the Fort Sanders School of Nursing, is over 100 years old, a long-standing history of being the premier nursing educator here in our area, as well as health and human performance, where we've opened up in areas such as physical therapy, occupational therapy, and public health. These are just a small glimpse of the over 60 programs we offer. So whatever you're looking for at Tennessee Wesleyan, good chances we're going to have it here for you. Affordability. The big question always is cost. When I was looking at colleges and before I attended Tennessee Wesleyan myself, this was my big question. But just from looking at some of these statistics you can see here, you can see that we truly make Tennessee Wesleyan as affordable as possible for all of our students. 15% lower student debt than the Tennessee average for our graduates. 39% have no debt at all. And the great thing is 100% of first-time full-time transfers, you are going to get some sort of aid. That's going to be through our merit award, which go up to $16,000 for our transfer students. And that's before we talk about things like our PTK scholarship, which is another $1,000, or our state and federal aid, which we can apply all of those things such as TSAA grant, the Hope Scholarship, all of those different monies provided by state and federal government, we can accept those as well. It really helps shape to make Tennessee Wesleyan an affordable option for a lot of students. Residence life. If you're looking to live on campus, we've got 5 different options for you. We've got Keith Hall, which is our all-female suite style, Fowler Hall, our all-male traditional style, or if you're looking for apartment style living, we offer things such as Wesley Commons, Nakatula Apartments, or even Miller Hall. All of these have received recent updates, high-speed internet, campus cable, all the good stuff you're looking for your new kind of home away from home that you're going to find at Tennessee Wesleyan. Lastly, then, you're going to choose exploration. Your academic program is extremely important during your time at Tennessee Wesleyan, but we also know what's just as important as what you're doing outside the classroom. We have a service learning emphasis built into our curriculum where you can volunteer with places like the Love Thy Neighbor Project, which is a food assistance program found on our campus. Or maybe you're interested in Worldwide Wesleyan, our study abroad opportunities, where you can go somewhere like Costa Rica and study ecology or biodiversity. Maybe you go to our sister school in Nagasaki Wesleyan, and you get to do a semester there studying in the middle of Japan, learning culture, language, all sorts of neat stuff. Or maybe it's one of our over 30 other locations we've been to as part of study abroad, or getting involved in one of our 30 clubs, 3 Greek organizations, or dozens of service opportunities. We're going to give you just as great of an experience outside of the classroom as we are in the classroom, as we're going to help you fulfill that call, whatever it might be. We are right now, visits are open. We are lucky that we have been able to remain in seat for this whole academic year, and we've been able to keep our visits as well going. So if you are interested in our dental hygiene or our traditional transfer programs, please feel free to come see us in Athens. You can schedule those visits either virtually or you can come in person. You can find those on our website, tnwesleyan.edu. Or if you're interested in our nursing program, which is located in Knoxville, please feel free to come see me in Knoxville. I'd love to see you. You can find us in West Knoxville at our campus. We do offer virtual and physical tours for those as well. Same thing, you just need to reach out to us. Shoot us an email, give us a call, or see us on social media. I'm looking forward to hearing your questions later on, and we can't wait to see you in either Athens or Knoxville soon.
Thank you so much. If I could have all of our reps turn on their cameras, and we're going to do a little quick Q&A here, and we'll start off with, what advice would you give someone going through the transfer process? And we'll go in the same order of presenting, so we can start with Lee.
Hey guys, I'm back. I would just encourage you to really seek out a place where you feel at home. Ultimately, this is where you are going to spend your time, your money, your efforts, and this is what you're setting up your success or your future. So you want to be successful wherever you're at. So I just encourage you to visit all of these colleges and the colleges you're interested in, see where you can see yourself and where you can call home, and then get plugged in wherever college you're at. Meet new transfer students, meet those people around you so that they can invest in you.
So I would say to transfer students, definitely visit the schools. I find that I don't see too many transfer students visiting for tours or anything like that. And I can understand that, universities don't exactly give days off for you to go visit colleges. But if you are able to, definitely try and visit in person. And this is the best way to get a feeling for the school. I always say that, you'll know when you're at home, and you'll know when you found that right school when you actually step on that campus. You'll just get that feeling that this is where you're supposed to be. So if you are able to, definitely visit the schools. That is the best way to get to know the university and see if that's the place for you.
I definitely echo what my peers have just said about visiting campuses. That's important, but also I think you also need to assess the career scope. Is this college or university that you're planning to attend, where are they as far as job placement rates after you graduate? What's the expected salary that you can count on for entry level, first year employees? Take a look at all your options as far as where those schools are how they're going to prepare you, how they're going to equip you. How well they network with businesses around the area in terms of internships, cooperatives, even opportunities which will allow you to practice on job interviewing and so forth. Because I know your career is going to be ultimately important, or why else would you go to college? I know some may be just wanting to continue their education because they just want to be a lifelong learner, and that's great. But visit, talk with your admissions and financial aid counselors, get a better feel of the stats in terms of career aspirations and expectations, and just weigh all your options. Hey, and also pray. Prayer is powerful. If you're confused, you're uncertain, you're scared, these are some crazy times. God is good, and he'll take good care of you. And all my peers here will do exactly the same thing for you. And we're just blessed to be a part of this wonderful event. And we wish you all the very best.
Yeah, I would echo what my colleagues said as well. I also, when I have someone visit campus, transfer or freshman, I tell them, look, you're not looking at any bad schools, which makes your decision both easy and difficult at the same time. So I encourage you to do something probably you did as a kid. It's called a pro-con list. And as you're looking at schools, talking to schools, asking questions, write down the things that you like, maybe the things you don't like as much. Because at the end of the day, guys, any school you're looking at could be a great fit. I think you just have to decide what's best for you. So don't be afraid to ask us the tough questions, because at the end of the day, we're not the ones going to school. We're not the ones who are going to be in the classes, all that stuff. So please make that pro-con list and don't be afraid to reach out, because we are here to help you. And we know a lot more than you may think. So
I agree with all that's been said. I would encourage you to do your research. Make sure to look at the schools, look at the homepage, definitely visit to make sure that it's going to be a fit that's right for you.
I think one of the big things I would tell transfers is find the place that's going to help you with all the connections you're looking for. And this is academic, this is career, this is extracurricular, this is community. College for transfers, sometimes the misconception can be you're just going there to get that degree and you're just hitting that degree, getting a graduation and moving on. But let college be that time you make all those connections you're looking for, whether it's the internship previously mentioned, it's a nonprofit that you have a passion for, it's a sport you're interested in, it's a place you want to live at. Be sure you factor all of that into it, because you only get a few years left in college. So be sure you make the most of them and make those connections worth it. So they're going to pay off for you in the long run.
Thanks. Those are all great pieces of advice. If we could do maybe one more very quickly, if everyone just wants to say a quick event or tradition on campus that they love.
So I would say that my favorite tradition or event on campus is Dorm Wars that we have every year at Lee University. And so basically it's the different dorms on campus have activities and different things. And it's like shopping carts running around and just different things, but it's really cool. It's, we paint up and make t-shirts and different things like that. So it's definitely a great event on campus. Again, it just kind of shares or just kind of shows the community on campus, especially through our dorming units.
So I'd say for us, what we call Welcome Week, even though it's not really a week, it's really the first 15 days of classes, but we have an event every single day. All these events are free and available for students. They can range from being, just like a silent disco where students kind of come, but they bring headphones, they all listen to their own music and just kind of dance around to their own music. We've had a paintball tournament, we have comedians come to campus, things like that. But kind of like the big event that we have for that is the Oak Street Roast, which is where we shut off an area on campus called Oak Street. It's actually a walking area on campus, and we put out a bunch of like big inflatables. We get some free food. We get a DJ called DJ Scuba Steve come to campus, and we basically just have a big party for all the students. It's a great way to meet new people, and it's a ton of fun. So that's probably was my favorite thing to do, especially at the start of the year. It's a great way to kind of start the year off.
Yeah, I would have to say, as we try to ease back into some sense of normalcy at the campus of Carson-Newman, I know one of many, and including my favorite events, is tailgating at football games. I mean, we've got to get some people back in the stands. We've got to cheer on our teams and so forth. But that's always a great experience to see families and students gather and to celebrate the festivities on campus, whether it be athletics or really anything that's associated with club activities or student organizations. So much goes on with praise and worship gatherings. We have like coffee shops just right down the road in a quaint little Main Street downtown feel, right below the campus. We also, have great events as well that bring back alumni and try to connect them with students as well. So there's just so much happening when it will happen in full force this fall. But certainly those that I've mentioned are some of my favorites.
So I would say my favorite event also happens. Trevecca has a welcome week that is a great opportunity for students, to both new and returning, to be a part, to get connected. We have a thing called link groups, which is actually my favorite for our new students. We have one for transfers, and it's really just a group where you get to know other transfers. You also get, sorry, y'all, my dog is wagging her tail in the background. You also get a faculty advisor, someone who can really be a mentor to you, as well as upperclassmen who can just kind of show you the ropes as a new student. So those link groups are just kind of instant friendships that make it a little less scary to come to a new place, and definitely my favorite part.
I think my favorite one is probably graduation day, when COVID isn't going on and we can all be together to celebrate our students and to see them walk across the stage to receive their diplomas. That's always a fun and exciting day to be able to celebrate.
I think for Tennessee Wesleyan, probably our coolest is part of our homecoming, and it is lip sync. It is basically the Super Bowl of Tennessee Wesleyan. So you have, after when we're getting to homecoming weekend, all the student orgs compete and do lip sync. They're goofy, they're hilarious, they're well choreographed, there's funny props. One year, my fraternity, I may or may not have been Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. But it's just a whole lot of fun. We get a lot of community members there. It's standing room only for it. But you really just see the school come together just to have a Friday night that's fun. Everyone's involved in it. And it really just brings together our campus community to start off homecoming really well.
Well, thank you everyone for sharing all of those amazing anecdotes and pieces of advice. Thank you, students, for joining us and families for joining. When this window closes, there'll be a link to a quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback that you can provide. Also, this is just one of many sessions being hosted, so please sign up for more. And you can find this session and many others within about a week at strivescan.com/Tennessee. And with that, thank you again to all of our presenters, and have a wonderful night.